Hey, my lovelies. Welcome back. Or if you're new here, welcome home. This is Casey, your NeuroSpicy double Pisces. And oh my goodness, the cards, they came through with something really, really tender. So, this reading is all about ADHD masking. That's the thing we do sometimes without even knowing it, where we shrink ourselves, soften our edges, perform normal things. I mean, just to survive in a world that wasn't built for our beautiful, chaotic, electric brains. I call mine my popcorn brain. All my thoughts just ping ponging like popcorn, just ping, 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 ping. So, we're going to get going deeper than just the masking itself. We're going to look into at what it costs you, specifically in your romantic connections, because my spicies, your nervous system deserves to be loved, not just tolerated. So take a deep breath, pick the pile that calls to you, trust your gut. Your intuition knows exactly where it needs to go. So let's dive into the deep dive. If you want to choose your pile by the things I have here, I do have this tiny little otter. It's got a little fish. And then we have this Phoenix turquoise, beautiful bracelet from Otter Spirit. My chunky little hands. I've never had a more comfortable bracelet, y'all. Just saying. Pile 2, your otter. It's one of my favorites because he's just like loafing down, like like a flat loaf. And the gemstone we have here is moonstone. These are all AAA grade, beautiful. From Otter Spirit. That information is down below if you're interested. But we have pile 3 this adorable little otter just hanging out on a log. It's like a bump on a log with this beautiful malachite bracelet. And now I can do this. It's my favorite thing. So, pile 1, pile 2, pile 3. Again, just take a deep breath. Pick the pile that calls to you. More than one pile if trust your gut because your intuition knows exactly where it needs to go. So if more than one pile calls to you, then definitely go ahead and trust that intuition. And thank you so much for being here. And I can't wait to see you at your reading. Love you guys. Bye. Hey, pile 1. if you chose this adorable little otter or this phoenix turquoise, if you like these bracelets, you can find the link down below. You want to look at them. This is actually my sun, moon, and rising signs. Pisces, Pisces, Scorpio. Maybe you guys want to let me know what you are down below. All right, are we ready, guys? So we have the mask. Hmm. So we have the mask. I'm fine. Suppression, numbness, and facade. Okay, so we have the Two of Swords, clarified by the Four of Swords. This is the Light Seer's Tarot. Okay. And then we'll save your mindful message for last. All right. Okay, pile one, I see you. I really, truly see you. If you chose this pile, there's a really good chance that you have become so skilled at wearing your mask, so practiced at it, that some days you genuinely can't tell where the performance ends and where you begin. The mask and I'm fine. Well, coming together like a duo, they are not playing around. This is the camouflage, my lovelies. The social survival suit you put on every single day just to get through interactions that feel like a full-time job. In love, this looks like rehearsed responses, laughing at the right times, saying, I'm good, I'm fine, don't worry about me. Even when inside you're completely and utterly overwhelmed. And here's here's the parts that hurts a little. And I say this with so much love. Somewhere along the way, you started to believe that your value in this relationship depended on staying in that fine expression. I'm fine. That if they saw the real you, the messy, overstimulated, emotionally flooded, deeply feeling you that they would leave. So you hide. Not because you're deceptive, but because you've been taught over and over that being yourself is a risk. Suppression, numbness, facade. These 3 words on this card, they're not just keywords, love. They are a whole nervous system response. When you mask for long enough, you stop feeling. Not because you're broken, but because your brain found a way to protect you. That's where the robotic mode kicks in, and suddenly you can function, you can respond, you can show up. But the intimacy, the real connection, that gets locked out. And you wonder why love feels like it has a glass between you and it. Okay, so then we have the Two of Swords. And this is a mental stalemate, isn't it? Okay, so you're staring, or you're standing. Staring, standing. You're standing at a crossroads inside yourself. Your head is over here saying, stay controlled, don't show too much, keep it together. And your heart is screaming to be held, to be seen, to be known. And you're blindfolded in the middle, swords crossed, frozen. I'm hearing the song Frozen from Madonna. Frozen, your heart's not open. If I could melt your heart, we'd never be apart. In love, this plays out as indecision, stagnation, not because you don't care. You care so deeply, it's almost unbearable. But because taking off that blindfold feels terrifying, being seen feels terrifying. What if they look at the real you and decide it's too much? If you're hearing that, pause right here. That fear, that's not the truth. That's the mask talking. The Four of Swords is your permission slip. Beautiful soul. You just need some rest. You rest. You need to rest. Masking burns through your energy at a rate that neurotypical people genuinely cannot comprehend. It's exhausting in a way that sleep alone doesn't fix. And in your relationship, you may have noticed that sometimes you just disappear. You go quiet. You retreat into your own little nest. You need the world to just go away for a little while. Your partner might read that as pulling away. Now, in tarot readings, this could be an energy that is either yours or your person's. So just always make sure you take what resonates. So you disappear. You go quiet. You retreat into your little nest. And your partner might read that as pulling away, as not caring, as shutting them out. But that's not what's happening. Oh boy. And if they are your person, they need to understand this. You are not withdrawing from them, you're just coming back to yourself. And that is sacred, that is necessary, that is healing. Let's get your mindful message. If you are enjoying this, please do consider subscribing. And my information for private readings is down below. So, mindful messages. We have subconscious mind. I realize that subconscious beliefs or programs may be holding me back from my desires. For example, if I want money, I may have been told things growing up that I am subconsciously holding on to. So I go back to my past and release beliefs that no longer align, substituting them with ones that do. So the subconscious mind card kind of closes this whole pile out with a real message, right? Like the reason you're still wearing the mask, even in love, even in your most intimate spaces, is because somewhere deep in your subconscious, there's a program running that says being yourself is unacceptable. Maybe it was a parent, maybe a teacher, a diagnosis that made you feel broken, a relationship that punished your sensitivity. Whatever planted that seed, it's time to find it and release it. Unmasking is not an event. It's not a single brave moment. It's a gradual, sacred unfolding. And it always starts with you, with deciding that you are worthy of being loved as you actually are. Unorganized sometimes, hyper focused other times, impulsive, intense, real, real, real. Let them love that. Give them the chance. And if they can't, that's information, not your fault. Pile one, you are not too much. My beautiful, sweet, loving soul, you are not too much. You have just been in rooms that were too small. All right, guys, I'm going to leave it here. If you're still here with me and you're feeling this, leave me one of those little nest emojis with the little eggs in it. Or you can leave me a crow emoji. But either way, thank you for being here. And I hope to see you in the next one. I hope some of this helped you and made you feel like you were seen. And I would love it if you could find each other in the comment section and, these are our people. I'm hearing the song from Hailstorm. It's called The Steeple. But the main lyric is, this is my church and these are my people and you guys are my people. So much love, warm soul hugs, and I hope to see you in the next one. Okay, bye-bye. Hey, pile two. If you chose this little bitty otter loaf, this is going to be a reading. We also have the moonstone bracelet. This is also from Otter Spirit. Information is below if you want to check out their beautiful stones. But I love them. So, your card, the Shapeshifter. Okay. All right. I just heard that Matthew McConaughey. All right. So the hidden burden here, the Shapeshifter. Let's see what else we got. Right? Pretending to like people. Okay, I see you, pile two. All right, and then your tarot. We have the Ten of Wands. Now, this is actually the Lightseer's Tarot, if you were interested. And then that was clarified by The seven. Oh, Seven of Swords. Look at that. Boy, Seven of Swords. We'll save your mindful message for last. But let's get into it. Okay. I don't know why I always feel like I have to like put it on top. It's a little bit of my OCD coming through. Okay. So, come here, pile two. Come sit with me for a second. All right. Sorry about my squeaky chair. Okay. So I think you chose this pile, and I think when you chose it, you already felt something in your chest, like a little exhale, like, yeah, that's me. And I want you to know that I see you in these cards. Every single one of them. We open with the Shapeshifter. Got that devil energy with the number 15, Capricorn, coming through. This sacral chakra energy candle smells so good. It's English pear and freesia. I don't know if that is significant for anybody. But, okay, so indeed, we open with the Shapeshifter and pretending to like people. And I kind of just have to say the cards are not being subtle today, are they? Oh man. Okay, so, but in all seriousness, the Shapeshifter isn't a villain card. It's calling you, it's not calling you fake. Um, it's showing us the survival skill you developed. Probably pretty young, to fit into a world that kept telling you in 100 tiny ways that the way you naturally are was too much. So you learned to shift. You studied the room. You watched how people reacted, and you adjusted your tone, your energy, your enthusiasm, your volume. I know I'm not the only loud. I'm loud, and I've always felt loud. So, um, it, I got love for you, for all my loud bitches out there. But your volume, okay? It's, you become fluent in a language that wasn't really yours. They used to call it 6-inch voices. And honestly, that's incredibly intelligent. It's It's an adaptation. 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 Okay, so, but here's what the cards want you to hear, okay? There is a cost. Pretending to like people. Masking, people pleasing, exhaustion. Is that cost made visible? That's the cost. When you spend your entire relationship performing likability, performing calm, performing I'm easygoing, I'm low maintenance. Even I had to like laugh at myself for that. I'm fine with whatever. You end up in this state of masking fatigue that is genuinely unlike any other kind of tired. It's not sleepy tired, it's soul tired. It's the kind of exhausted where you finally get home, close the door, and just collapse into yourself or onto the couch, either way. And in love, yeah, this creates something really painful. Identity confusion. You start to wonder, which version of me is real? The one my partner fell in love with? Is that even me? Or is that the performance? And if I let the mask slip, will they want to stay? So, my lovelies, that question, that fear is one of the loneliest feelings in the world. And you don't have to carry it alone anymore. My nose just started itching. I don't know if that's significant for anybody, but my nose just started like itching so bad. Okay, so 10 of Wands. The 10 of Wands waltzed in, and I literally felt it in my body. Look at that image. Someone bent under the weight of everything they're carrying. Oh no, that's you. That's you. You're the work buffalo. Like but they're still moving, still pushing forward. That is you in this relationship, isn't it? You are holding so much. Not just your own emotional load, but theirs too. Because that's what we do. We overgive, we over explain, we overcompensate for the parts of ourselves we think are too much. By masking, making ourselves useful, by being the one who holds it all together, the pouring It's just by pouring until there's generally nothing left. I just heard, this is the song that doesn't end. Yes, it goes on and on, my friends. And it feels like it has been for you. And you do it with a smile because the mask is still on. All right, baby. This is not sustainable, right? The cards are telling you you are at capacity and you deserve a partner who actually helps you carry the weight, not one who doesn't even know you're struggling because you hid it so well. Enter the Seven of Swords. Now, I want to read this through a NeuroSpicy lens because this card can look like deception on the surface. It's generally one of the most crappy tarot cards to get. Like, you're like, oh, no. But that's not what's happening here. It's Crow, man. Crow's gonna be significant. Okay, so what the Seven of Swords is showing us is the way you quietly disappear. Pieces of yourself to avoid conflict. Executive dysfunction, you hide it. Sensory overload, you push through it and pretend it's fine. Emotional flooding, you smile and say, no, I'm good. You slip out the back door of your own authenticity because you are so deeply and profoundly afraid of being too much that you'd rather carry it alone than risk the conversation. That's not deception, that's self protection. I'm getting the anxiety itches. If you know, you know. Tell me if you get itchy when you get anxiety. It's the energy here. It's just, yeah. But yes, my love, this is keeping you from being truly known. And being truly known is the whole point. And then my own energy closes this pile with the most beautiful, gentle instruction. Come back to yourself. The mindful message. My own energy. I swear I can't see this. It could be significant. The hands. I love being there for friends and family while staying true to myself. I don't let others' energy or mood affect my own. I help or to help a friend in a hole. A hole, that's what I saw. Um, I don't need to jump in the hole with them. I simply reach out a hand It is up to them to do the rest. So come back to yourself. One of the most common NeuroSpicy relationship patterns is that kind of what I would call jumping into the hole. Your person is struggling. And you, with your big heart and your hyper focused empathy, you jump right in with them. You absorb their mood. Their anxiety becomes your anxiety. Their chaos becomes your chaos. And suddenly, you've completely lost the thread of your own energy. So, this card is not telling you to stop caring, it's telling you that you can reach your hand down into the hole without climbing in yourself. I was just thinking about how I could probably physically couldn't do that. Like I'm going right to like, I don't think I'm gonna be able to pull you out of that hole physically. But emotionally, mentally, I'm there. But I'm kind of weak in the arms. But yeah. You can be present, you can be supportive, you can be there without dissolving into them. I just heard that Mazzy Star song fade into you. Energetic boundaries, they aren't walls. They're the thing that makes you sustainable as a partner. They're how you show up again tomorrow and the day after that and the day after that. You are allowed to prioritize your own needs. You are allowed to unmask safely, slowly, at your own pace. You are allowed to rebuild a sense of self that doesn't depend on whether someone approves of what they see. Your energy is sacred. Pile 2. Protect it like the treasure it is. You are not too much. You have just been doing too much alone. And that's about to change. You just got to work towards it. All right, guys. Thank you so much for being here. Please do consider subscribing if you enjoyed this reading. I do hope it helped at least one of you out there to feel seen and heard. If you're still here listening, leave me a thumbs up emoji Or I like the emoji with the smiley face with the sunglasses on. Or you can leave me a buffalo emoji. Do we have one of those? I'm looking over here. But yeah. So if there's anything that you need as far as private readings, or you want to check out my other channels or anything I have down below, there's all that information in the pinned comment in the description box. So let me know if if this resonated with you. I do want to encourage you all to find each other in the comment section and just give each other love and advice. I do not allow negativity, hateful negativity. So I will block you because it's nothing but love here, baby. Okay. Um, I got nothing but love for you, baby. So, okay. That's it. Thank you so much for being here. And I really, truly hope to see you in the next one. Okay? Thank you guys. Bye. Hey, pile 3. If you chose this adorable little otter on a log, I just heard a bump on a log. So cute. This is going to be a reading. All right. And also, if you chose the malachite bracelet, so beautiful, it's so weighty and heavy. But it's gorgeous. And again, this is Otter Spirit. I have all the links down below if you want to check that out. Beautiful. All right, let's get started. We have the comic. You know what I always see when I first see this is that if you look at it far away, I don't know if this is too far away, but it almost seems like it's crying. But up close, you can see that there's eyes there. And it's kind of actually a little bit weird. But also, happy Pride Month. All these colors here could be significant. We do have 26, the number 26, the comic. Okay. And then, yeah, the performer behind the curtain, laughing through the pain, humor as a shield, disguise. And then your tarot card, the Fool, came out in reverse. Okay. Which was clarified by the Page of Swords. I'll show you this right side up so you can kind of see. All right. And we'll read your mindful message last. Okay. Oh my goodness. Okay, so pile 3. You sweet, hilarious, brilliant, aching, beautiful soul. Can I just say I love you already. Because the moment I saw these cards, I felt this specific kind of person. You're the funny one. You're the light in the room. Okay, so. Yeah, you're the funny one. Light in the room. The one who can make anyone laugh. Anyone. Who has a comeback for everything. Who keeps things fun and moving and entertaining. And everybody loves you for it. And almost nobody knows how exhausted you are underneath all that sparkle. So, okay, the comic and laughing through the pain together. These two did not come to play. These two cards are, this is your foundation card combination, and it is so specific to a certain kind of NeuroSpicy masking that doesn't get talked about nearly enough. And because here's the thing, not all masks look sad, right? Some masks look hilarious. Some masks crack jokes before anyone can ask the real questions. Some masks are the life of the party, the group chat entertainer, the one who responds to, "How are you really?" with a meme or 3 crying laughing emojis. This is you, isn't it, pile 3? Well, the comic card, look at it. That rainbow energy, that vibrant, chaotic light, that is you. That is you. That's real. Your humor, your wit, your ability to find something funny in literally everything, that is a genuine gift. But your partner, the people in your life, they see the rainbow performance. They see the sparkle. They see the show. And sometimes they completely miss the cat underneath. The soft, sensitive, deeply feeling soul. Who just wants to be held and doesn't know how to ask for it. Laughing through the pain. Humor as a shield. Humor as disguise. And honey, this card was from the Dead Inside deck, Oracle. The Dead Inside Oracle. I love it. It's the most neurospicy deck I have. um, but it does not sugarcoat it. When you've been laughing through your pain long enough, you start to lose access to the pain itself. You deflect so automatically, so skillfully, that even you forget you're doing it. Someone asks if you're okay, and before your nervous system can even process the question, you've already made a joke and moved on. That's not healing, that's performing. So, let's look at your tarot. Now we have the Fool reversed. This is where the cards get really real with you. This is the leap that you haven't taken. The total honesty you keep almost getting to, and then pulling back from at the last second. Because what if you stop being funny and you're just sad? What if you take off the performer mask and the person you love looks at you differently? What if being fully seen means being fully risked? That fear is so valid, and the Fool reversed isn't judging you for it, but it is gently, lovingly saying, sweet one, you don't have, do you have any idea how much energy this is costing you? Staying in that safe masked place. It feels like protection, but it's actually keeping you from the deep, soulful, real connection you are absolutely craving. The adventure only starts when you put down the microphone and just talk. Just talk. Just talk. We have the Page of Swords. And oh, I felt this one in my whole chest. This is your brain, lovelies. This is the restless, lightning fast, over analytical, endlessly curious, NeuroSpicy mind that never, ever turns off. The light bulb moments at 3 a.m. The research spirals. The way you can intellectual, I can't even talk. The way you can intellectualize absolutely anything, including love, including your own feelings. In relationships, this shows up as trying to think your way to emotional connection instead of feeling your way there. You analyze the dynamic, you research attachment styles, you mentally map out every possible conversation outcome. And meanwhile, your heart is just standing there like, going like, can we just please just hug someone? Clear, honest communication is what this card is calling in. Not performance, not analysis, not wit, just truth. I'm struggling. I need you. I don't actually know how to do this. That's it. That's the whole message. Your ADHD brain is extraordinary, but it cannot think its way into intimacy. At some point, you have to feel your way in. Your mindful message is all is okay. You can see she's hugging herself. You don't have to perform your way to worthiness. All is okay. All that I feel is okay. I hold myself in love through the unsureness, the worry, doubt, anger, fear, anxiety, rejection, and or overwhelm. I am thankful to feel the full range of emotions that I do. These emotions are the very contrast that leads to my higher expansion. So, yeah. All is okay. That does close this entire spread with something so gentle. It's hard to keep from actively crying. All that you feel is okay. The worry, the doubt, the anxiety, the overwhelm, the rejection, sensitivity that fires before you even get the chance to be rejected. The way that you spiral, the way you overfeel and then go completely numb. I'm hearing Comfortably Numb from Pink Floyd. There's a pain you are receding, distant ship smoke on the horizon. You are only coming through in waves. Your lips move, but I can't hear what you're saying. When I was a child, I caught a fleeting glimpse out of the corner of my eye. I turned to look and it was gone. I cannot put my finger on. The child is grown. The dream is gone. I have become comfortably numb. The way loving someone feels like holding a live wire sometimes. All of it is okay. You don't have to perform your way to worthiness. You don't have to earn love by being the entertaining one. Your neurodivergent emotions, all that big, electric, beautiful, chaotic feeling, those are not flaws to manage. They are the very contrast that leads you to your highest expansion. Your higher self sent you to this pile for one reason: to remind you that you are already enough exactly as you are. Hearing that Bruno Mars song, Just the Way You Are. Not the rainbow performance version, okay? Not the polished, funny, I'm fine version. The real one. the soft one, the one who laughs to survive and feels everything way too deeply and is secretly, quietly desperate to be truly known. That one. That's the one who deserves love. And you're going to get it. You're going to get it. You're going to get it. Thank you so much for being here with me, my lovelies, my NeuroSpicies. Whichever pile called to you, know that the cards chose you right back. You are seen, you are safe here, and you are so loved. If you're still here with me, I always kind of like to see who makes it to the end of the readings. So leave me a cat emoji or a rainbow emoji. And please, if you did enjoy your reading, please do consider subscribing. All my information's down below for anything you need. If you would like a private reading or to check out these beautiful otter bracelets down there. But yeah, that's gonna be it, guys. Thank you so much for being here. I just truly want this to be a space where everybody can feel safe and not like they are too much. And my hope is that, you will use this comment section as somewhere that you can find others and be helpful and uplifting. As I've said before, there is no shenanigans, no dirty mouths down in my. Well, I mean, I can't really say that. I like shenanigans and I do have a dirty mouth. But if you're negative and I see it, which I will because I'm OCD, I check all the comments. If you start talking that mess, I will delete you. Depending on what kind of comment it is, I may respond and then delete you. You see? Laughing through the pain, guys. Laugh through the pain. All right. Thank you so much, though. I appreciate you. Please do check out my other channels. And yeah, just tell me what resonated. And I'm sending you so much love, warm soul hugs. And I hope to see you in the next one. Love you guys.